How's it going? There we go. Now it's working. Ballin'. Ballin'. Is that music too loud? Why does my OBS suck? Why does it crash all the time? Let's go. Let's go. Just trying to manage 7 things at once. My brain is trying to manage 7 things at once. It's like my brain is some kind of weird multiplayer thing. There's going, that's going. Kind of. Maybe. So hard to tell. Is that? That's the old one. So hang out with me for a second. I see you popping in there. What's happening? Sometimes, man, live stream make you want to throw your phone. Here we go. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe. God bless America. How y'all been? Is that music too loud, by the way? Let me know. I can turn it down. Okay, let's go. Live. Maybe. Maybe that's live. I can't tell. There it is. Now I got it. It's live. All that time just to do that. All right. So, we're hanging out today. Just did a live stream last week, every day last week, just to see what would happen. And it was interesting. Had some positive things happen in different ways. Some positive things. Learned a lot of lessons learned. Some expectations created. So maybe we'll talk about those in a second as I try to piece all these pieces together. If you know anything about live streaming and working with software that likes to crash on you, it's not a good combination. All right, so let me kick this music down a little bit. I've got like 5 screens going right now. Sounds good though. There we go. Is that close to background music? I can't tell. It doesn't change in my headphones, so I've no idea. Anyways, throw me a what's up or something in the chat real quick. Do it. So I can be like, what's up back? While OBS throws me a bunch of warnings. There we go. That's some music. I like that song, but and I'm going to get into some stuff here in just a second. We're just warming up. We're getting all the pieces put together and drinking some Celsius. Laid back. Chill vibes today. Getting back in the rhythm. I was off for 2 days as far as like live streaming and putting up content. But we're back in it. So I do want to tell you everything that's going on. But I'm just trying to get all these pieces together, make sure everything's synced up right. Okay, that looks good. I want to be able to see everything on the same screen. I've got like 4 screens going right now, and I want to see everything at once so my brain can absorb all the information at once. Minimize. I'm afraid if I close that button, it's going to shut my whole system down. So I think I got it. I think I got it. Almost. I promise. There we go. Okay. Cool. I'm rolling. So let me turn my mic or my audio down a little bit, and then we'll get into it. I got to make it background for myself, because me turning y'all's audio down doesn't do anything to my headphones. There we go. Cool. Whoa, don't hit that button. Good. All right, cool. We're getting into it. All right. So about a week ago, almost about 2 weeks ago, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that, I decided to go on a quest to learn live streaming, basically for the first time. So I wanted to see what it would do. When it comes to YouTube, there's that music kicking again. When it comes to YouTube, this obviously is a primarily YouTube channel. Then watch hours is like the golden ticket to get money. You have to have 4,000 hours of watch time in order to get paid. And live streaming is like, in a sense, a kind of way to hack or cheat that. Because when you're live streaming, 2 things. Number one, obviously you get all the time that people tune into the live stream, but you also get the time when people watch the replay. Now, on Twitch, you don't get any kind of like replay time that I know of. I'm still learning. I've got that learning curve. But from my knowledge, which is limited, there's no like replay option on Twitch. But on YouTube, you can get both. So you can get the live stream time and the replay time. The other part about what makes it good on the YouTube platform to live stream is that people are expecting to not have a polished presentation. So if you make videos on YouTube and use that to try to get all of your watch time, all of your watch hours, then you have to bring the heat when it comes to like editing and scripting and all that kind of stuff. And if you're the kind of person like me, it is what it is, then I'm really not into editing and stuff like that. So I'd rather just turn the camera on, hang out, and literally just hang out with people. I'd rather do that. I guess I'm a Twitch kind of person now that I'm thinking about it. If YouTube was more like Twitch, where you could just hit play or hit record, stream or whatever, and just hang out with people, then YouTube would be my platform. But I guess I'm a Twitch person at heart, I guess. I never knew it. I'm a purple person, not a red person, apparently. What? So I spent the last week basically grinding it out on the Twitch, doing about an hour and a half. What is this music? What is this music junk? Hold up. Let's change this crap. Let's go to the good stuff. There we go. That's good. Got to get the good vibes, man. So I spent about an hour and a half an evening on Twitch. And some things I learned along the way is that obviously it's a lot easier to get viewers on Twitch if you are playing video games. But I also learned about IRL in real life. And there's a pretty cool group of people there. And I don't want I don't know. What's the word I want to say? I don't want to be a dick, but there's a lot of people on IRL that are like, what are you doing, bro? I mean, I guess it's a free country, but literally just people driving in their car with the camera on them, I guess hoping people will stare at them. And the other crazy part about it is that, like, I guess that's cool. Like, just watching somebody drive around in the car, forgetting that you're watching them, I guess being in their natural element. I guess that's why we're attracted to watching people like LiveStream, is getting to see people in their natural element. And it's weird because right now, I guess this is the thing about being live, is that all these creative ideas are starting to come through. I'm channeling all the creative ideas right now and all the things I want to say. There's so many of them. I got to put them all in line because they all want to jump to the front. So let's get back on track. So I started live streaming, and I discovered that obviously when you first start and you're not known and you don't have a following, you're not going to have probably more than 5 people. If you have a live stream, sorry if I'm yelling at your ear, I did clip a little bit. If you have a live stream or a YouTube channel, put it in the comments, because like I said a couple seconds ago, I really want to get to know y'all, and I want to hang out with you guys. Hey, it says you don't have any music playing. Or do I not have any music playing? I do. It is very quiet. Tell me if anything's coming through, because if it's not, I need to fix it. Tell me if you can hear that. Do I need to crank up the music? Because I can do that. I will stand by. Because I know the YouTube system takes a long time to process responses. Sorry. Doop. Yep. Weird. Huh. Hold on a second. I can find out myself. I do have music playing. If you hear a little bit of echo, it's because I got my phone running over here trying to tune in the loudness of the music. Kick it down a little bit more. Should like it a little bit louder. Just a smidge. Check. Mic check. Mic check. Maybe down a little bit more. Trying to find the right setting for the music. So 35. Peaking at 35. That's about right. Cool. Now I know. Peaking at 35. That's what we want, I think. I think. At least for the music. There we go. All right. So this is the positivity live stream, because, man, I tell you what, if you get deep into this game, it will suck your soul out of your body, and all the negative things in your mind will tell you to stop doing what you're doing. But never stop. Never listen. Never listen to that. It's only through positivity that you can do creative, amazing, awesome things that you want to share with the world. This is that message of positivity. Positive vibes. I'm just going to play DJ all day. If I have to never mind, sorry. Yep. I'm just tinkering with my system real quick. I think I've got all the pieces put together. Someone called out that there was no audio, but got it fixed. All right, cool. So probably a week ago, started live streaming on the Twitch and on the YouTubes. And the lessons I learned are that you can't get 1,000 subscribers or followers in 1 week. But the beautiful part about it is this is the live stream of positivity, I guess, for if you are new here, by the way, if you're new here. If you just somehow stumbled onto Small Creator Unfiltered and you're wondering to yourself, why am I watching this trash? Why am I watching this junk? This is because Small Creator Unfiltered is a place for creators, primarily YouTube creators, but also Twitch. I'll be nice to Twitch. I like Twitch. Twitch is my fam. I'm a big fan of Twitch. So that's what Small Creator Unfiltered is. It's this weird place for us to hang out, vibe, talk about doing the creator thing. And if you are on Twitch, this is not your typical IRL situation. So this is actually like a, studio hangout kind of thing. So if you are a creator, content creator, or if you want to be a content creator, then welcome to this place, wherever we're at. The theme for today is just vibing to the music, positivity. In the last week, doing a lot of things. I've got 1, 2, 3.5 channels that I'm working on. 3.5 channels that I'm working on. One of them's really starting to blow up. Picked up 103 subscribers or followers in 48 hours. Other channel is at 4,300, 4.3K. And then the other one that I haven't messed with in a little bit, but I will be getting back into it. I haven't messed with it in like 3 to 4 weeks. That one's at 2430, I think. 2400. So 3 channels. When I first started doing the YouTube thing, when I first started doing the Twitch thing, it was last week. But when I first started doing the YouTube thing, that was probably 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, somewhere around there, in various forms. But my mom used to tell me, it's weird for me to say this, but my mom used to tell me sometimes you got to make it and you got to fake it until you make it. So when I started my other channels, I used to try to pretend like I knew what I was talking about. And it's weird because actually after like essentially full-time managing 3 channels simultaneously and the whole Twitch thing on the side, I actually feel like I'm actually doing it. Like, I feel like I know what I'm talking about, because for the most part I do. And it's kind of a weird feeling, the transition. And I don't know exactly when it happened. It was sometime in the last year, I would say, of making, like, hyping myself up every day, making me feel like I wanted to, you know, be a big dog one day. And then, hey, bro, be right back, bro. What's happening? Been a minute. But it's been, yeah, I'm the same thing. Still learning the way around the platform. I think you never stop. I mean, unless you are Ninja or Mr. Beast. And even those guys, I mean, honestly, I haven't looked into Ninja as much. I'm 98% YouTube. So I studied the Beast and all the other ones on that side. But I'm pretty sure Ninja always strives to do better and impress people more every day. So I think that's the lesson that you have to, that's like the mindset that you have to have whenever you be a creator, like a content creator. In fact, I was looking at some older stuff from like Markiplier and some of the older guys like PewDiePie, and seeing where they started out and how they grew over time and how they evolved. And the stuff that they made back then, like, it's just straight trash right now, straight garbage. But and if we came in right now, either on Twitch or on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or whatever, like back in their time, if we took what we had today, like you got CapCut, which is literally like $10 a month, maybe 20 if you got the like the pro version on the desktop. You take that software and all the other software that we got today and the cameras and stuff that we have now, and you take that back then, like, you would probably be bigger than Mr. Beast right now, or bigger than Ninja. Because it's just so easy now, is my point. It's so easy to be a big shot now. All you got to do, this is the crazy part, this is the positive live stream episode, is it's so easy now to, you know, get a like decent camera. They got the S25 out now, the iPhone 16 probably coming out with the 17 pretty soon. I mean, they might as well be like Hollywood cameras at this point. It's not about the gear. It's not about the software. Everybody has the gear and the software available to them. Pretty much everybody has that, or at least can get it pretty easily. A lot of the stuff now for like editing, it's like all free, especially with AI. Like, don't even get me started on like what you can do with AI. Since you have, at this point, you have AI and a bunch of free software, and basically your phone, I'm sure most of you guys are upgraded at least to like an iPhone 13, 15, 16, something like that. With that, like combination, those three things in combination, there is like zero limiting you from being better than Beast, better than Ninja. There's nothing stopping you. Nothing at all. The only thing, literally the only thing that's stopping you, there's two things. Here's a secret for you. I always like it when the YouTubers do that. I've got 3 things, but you got to wait till the end. I'm going to give you a bonus one. There's 2 things. Number 1, you got to have the creativity. That's just, it is what it is. You got to have the creativity, but, and I'm going to say something on that in a second. But you got to wait till the end to get it. The other one is you just literally have to have the willpower. You have to have the willpower to, you know, not be afraid, essentially, and just hit record, as they say on Think Media. You got to just hit record. You got to get over the fear. Now, the thing on the creativity is that and this is like God's honest truth. This is what I've learned in the last year for sure. But over the last 3 years, but for sure the last like year, is that creativity comes from literally doing it every day. Because and I think part of it is about like not only just doing it and learning, but doing it and then learning how to like relax, right? Because whenever you, like this song playing, whenever you learn to just kick back and chill and just start rolling with stuff, then that's when the part of your brain kicks in that actually starts putting out good stuff. And so you have to learn to just hit record. And they call it the grind, having to do it all the time. You can look at it like that way if you want. But it's also about taking the shine off my cheeks coming off of these lights. It's also about just learning to relax and have fun. It sounds so cheesy or corny or whatever, cringe to say it, but that's just it, man. It's psychology. It's about learning to have fun. So, real quick, look at that. Look at that. Okay, cool. So, in the last week, I got into doing the streaming thing, and I don't know. I felt like there was somewhere I was going to go with that. Other than, I think the biggest improvement I made. Okay, now I know what I want to say. I'm going to mention my other channel because that's where I want to go with it. But I think, honestly, over the last week, the biggest improvements have come in the last 72 hours, really. Because if you go back, you can go to the YouTube channel, the Small Creator Unfiltered YouTube channel, go to live, and you'll see where I, awkward my way up. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it comes down to the fact that, like I said a second ago, we put too much pressure on it, We put too much pressure on getting the numbers, getting the followers, getting the concurrent views, getting the, hours and subscribers. When is it going to go back to just having fun, man? That's when the good stuff happens. And that's what I learned a couple of days ago. Sometimes just about having fun. Now, I feel like I beat that to a pulp. So I will mention that we started another channel on Red YouTube. I call it Red as opposed to purple. We started a new channel. It's called, what was it called? I don't remember now. What was it called? Oh no, my camera. No one wants to see that, but at least I caught it. Stupid battery. Hold on. Chill with the music for like, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 seconds. I got a stack of batteries over here. I'm not sure which one's the good one, but we're going to try this one. Magic. Here we go. Yeah, bro. I like saying your name, man. Sounds so cool to say your name. Bro. Yes, the answer is yes. Small Creator Unfiltered. That is by design. That way, if you are on the YouTubes, if you met me on the YouTubes and also happen to be a gamer who likes to go to Twitch and you happen to see my name again, then you'd be like, I know that guy. And then in reverse, if you're a Twitch person, you saw my name, and then you happen to stroll up on YouTube and then see that name, you'd be like, I know that guy. So yeah, it is the same. Small Critter Unfiltered. The new channel that we got is called Pure Unfiltered Chaos. Had to plug the word unfiltered in there in the middle, but it's called Pure Unfiltered Chaos. And so that one is a reaction channel. The reason why is because reaction channels are easy and they get views like no one's business. That is the reason why we did a reaction channel. And so far, we did one video, and relatively speaking, I'm not saying it blew up to like millions or anything, but one video, keep in mind, if you're a new channel, keep in mind, if you're a new channel on YouTube, your first video that you upload typically is going to hit like 10 or 15 views. Our first video on YouTube, so what caused you to start up on Twitch after being on YouTube for years? Yes. So the reason why is because Twitch is better for live streaming. Faux show, 100%. It's better for live streaming. So when you're live streaming on YouTube, so real quick, I'll just say that the reason why I got into live streaming in general on any platform was to, it just suits my my style better. I don't like editing. I'm not a big fan of editing. I like the ability to just get in front of a camera and say whatever. I prefer that. So, but Twitch is better for live streaming. You probably know that. You go to YouTube, like let's say you start a channel on YouTube and you start like live streaming, you'll never be found, ever. Now you go to Twitch and they got such a good system of putting people with live streams that, you know, want to watch live streams. Because, you know, you got pretty much any game you can think of. And then you got the whole IRL category. And what's the craziest, like, if you explore Twitch, have you explored Twitch recently? Like all the different categories and stuff like that? Like chess, right? Lego building. Literally just hang out in my car. It's like that's a whole category on Twitch. Just chilling in the car. It's got 500 watchers. So Twitch is so much better for, yeah, it is. Twitch is so much better for like live streamers. And I just, honestly, 100%, I just feel honestly more comfortable on Twitch. So that's the reason. But started the, now I will say, so real quick, do you have a channel or anything on Twitch or YouTube? I think you said, right? You said you just into Twitch, still learning way around the platform. Is that just as like a viewer, or do you actually have a channel or anything? Because I will say, I was going to ask, the reason why I was asking is because if you do have a channel on Twitch, or if you streamed on Twitch, no? Okay, cool. You should do it, by the way. It's not that hard. Like listen to music. That's how I do it. Gotta do it like that. So, just gotta do it, man. You got a phone. Just go on there. I don't know. What would be a good one? You could, I guess, like video gaming stuff's always popular or whatever. There's a lot of competition. I would almost, if I was brand new and not already doing what I do, I would probably do like an IRL, like in real life thing, but I would do some crazy stuff. Like you see the biggest streamers on IRL are like, dude, what's homeboy's name? Kai Cenat, right? So obviously people watch him because he does crazy stuff, like, you know, got the big mansion, goes on the trips to Brazil, and got AI robots and all that kind of stuff. But you could literally do anything. that's what I would do if I was a brand new streamer on Twitch. The gaming side is so filled up. I would go over to just like, hey, follow me, go wherever I'm going today. It's like the vlog version for Twitch, and I guarantee you, like, people would follow you. It's like a done deal. So you should do it. But I was going to ask you, the reason why I was asking, because if you had been a creator, I was going to ask you how it works a little bit as far as making money and stuff like that. I learned a little bit, something about like, you can do, I forget what they're called, but like, I don't know. You donate some like little digital thing, and that's how you get paid. And I think like advertisements and stuff like that is usually how you get paid. But I'm well versed on the YouTube side. It basically, as far as YouTube goes, 1,000 watch hours, and then 1,000 subscribers, aka followers, and then 4,000 hours of watch time on your videos, which is within 365 days, which is hard, right? Because every 365 it resets. So it's really hard to do, because consider the fact that like maybe an average video is like we'll call a decent length one, like 10 minutes. That means you have to have 6 people. I'm gonna change this music because this music sucks. Let's go back to the good stuff. There we go. You have to, if you have like a 10-minute video, right? Someone has to watch it all the way through to the end, and you have to have 6 of those, 6 people to do that, to get 1 hour of watch time. 6 people. And the thing is, unless your content's like really, really good, like Mr. Beast, who's basically recognized as the greatest of all time on YouTube, he still only gets like 70% of the people. By the time he gets to the end of the video, 30% of the people have dipped. So, and that's the best you can get, basically. Most people have like 5% or 10% of the people left at the end of their video. So that's why it's so hard, unless you're doing like a live stream, which is what we're doing here, because you can get someone tuned in to listen to you talk, and if you can hold them for a couple of hours, especially if you get like followers, then you could like live stream for like an hour, maybe 2 hours, and if you got, let's say, 20 people following you or watching you, that's like 40 hours a chunk. 40 hours, like basically a day, right? So, I mean, just do the math on it. You do that for like a week, and what's 40 times 7? 200 and something or other. It's a lot. But you can chip that away like super quick. So that's the whole live stream thing. Now, I have got to roll out. I got some stuff I got to take care of. I got a lot of issues as far as like the computer got me started late today. I'm gonna try to be back tomorrow and have some more conversations, get some more live stream kicked out. But I'll go ahead and head out for now, and see you guys tomorrow.